Necronomicon is ready for the unholy ritual on the stone altar. Cultists in the dark woods recite incantations. Necronomicon, a distant light shines like a guiding star, sending waves of power resonate with unnatural vibrations. Bright, unnatural light from the symbol streaming out of the magic book. The book seems to pulsate as if it were alive. Its pages turn by themselves. Secrets of forgotten realms reveal themselves to those who dare to look. A shimmering light, casting a protective force that the power of light repels. Necronomicon is ready for the unholy ritual on the stone altar. Cultists in the dark woods recite incantations. Necronomicon, a distant light shines like a guiding star, sending waves of power resonate with unnatural vibrations. The messenger of the old gods, a being with a never-changing shape. And he says, you didn't find me, you are dust in the face of eternity. By my angels, the darkness seals your fate, leaving you with no escape. Through the ancient incantations, revealing the boundless power of infinity. Necronomicon is ready for the unholy ritual on the stone altar. Cultists in the dark woods recite incantations. Necronomicon, a distant light shines like a guiding star, sending waves of power resonate with unnatural vibrations. She is possessed, her blood is boiling in her veins. Paimon within, she has made friends with a demon. Breaks the shackles and frees her from all chains. Source of her newfound strength, her ultimate reason. Miss Chrissy in her merciless greed, there is no grace. Her merciless anger leads her to monstrous crimes. Miss Chrissy consumed by the thrill of the chase. With unrelenting speed, she stabs her target 13 times. In a rage she strikes and the victim twitches on the ground. She takes great pleasure in the pain of the victim. Blood stains the ground, dripping ravenously all around. Compassion is a weakness she never shares with them. Miss Chrissy in a merciless greed, there is no grace. Her merciless anger leads her to monstrous crimes. Miss Chrissy consumed by the thrill of the chase. With unrelenting speed, she stabs her target 13 times. There's a murder going on. She goes there full of ecstasy, and she sees Jeff, the killer. A like-minded person talks about a friend have gone. The night became a dark celebration, a true horror thriller. Miss Chrissy in a merciless greed, there is no grace. Her One stormy night, someone knocked on the gates of the monastery. A man stood there with empty eyes and handed over a box. It could transform all into itself, which it twisted reality to the contrary. A punchman is black with spell success, it's a potent magical talks. The Dark Nun reaches for the parchment that promises power. She receives knowledge and eternal life at the price of her soul. The Dark Nun forces closed in around her, unholy ready to devour. It would be clear that her soul belonged to them, body and whole. She fought against an invisible force, voices that mocked her. Screams everywhere, inverted crosses painted in blood on the wall. Agony, her body writhing as the pain left the deep tormenting spur. A life which no one could comprehend, echoing the sinister Satan's call. The Dark Nun reaches for the parchment that promises power. She receives knowledge and eternal life at the price of her soul. The Dark Nun forces closed in around her, unholy ready to devour. It will be clear that her soul belongs to them, body and whole, body and whole. The Dark Nun reaches for the parchment that promises power. She receives knowledge and eternal life at the price of her soul. The Dark Nun forces closed in around her, unholy ready to devour. It will be clear that her soul belongs to them, body and whole. A deep voice knows your blood has failed. This vessel belongs to me. Its eyes turn glowing red. The body is covered with glowing symbols. They're not bound by unholy chains now, with no chance to ever flee. In sheer panic, the first class she left an eerie echo of timbers. The Dark Nun reaches for the parchment that promises power. She receives knowledge and eternal life at the price of her soul. The Dark Nun forces closed in around her, unholy ready to devour. It will be clear that her soul belongs to them, body and whole. The magician searches for the unholy book of promise. In merciless delusion, he lost for limitless power. Incantation summoning the unholy powers of the abyss. Sorcerer chanted an ancient call, his eyes alight with a glower. Powers of darkness, I call you to serve in the name of hell. Magical symbols glow, blood screams from the wall. Powers of darkness binding all who oppose my holy spell. Summon the powers of darkness, answering their ancient call. A voice echoed through the void, the answer came with fire. I am the one you were looking for, I bring suffering and pain. He found his true pleasure, for terror was his deepest desire. I grant you the power to break, leaving them forever insane. Powers of darkness, I call you to serve in the name of hell. Magical symbols glow, blood screams from the wall. Powers of darkness binding all who oppose my holy spell. Summon the powers of darkness, answering their ancient call.
ancient call. At the call of the magician, the horrors of hell come forth. Scary creatures with glowing red eyes come into our world. The lives of enemies hold no significance, they have no worth. The power is unstoppable as its full force was finally unfurled. Powers of darkness, I call you to serve in the name of hell. Magical symbols glow and blood screams from the wall. Powers of darkness binding all who oppose my unholy spell. Summon the powers of darkness, answering their ancient call.
In the forest, in a hut with his wife and child. Day after day past he felt happiness in his meager existence. He earned his money for wood, and it was a hard life. His family lifeless, the final breath taken without resistance. The axe murderer, driven by pain and hate, he seeks his victim. A thirst for revenge, he roams restlessly through the forest. The axe murderer, twisting his soul until his expression turned grim. Pain seared through his soul, leaving nothing but ashes and rest. His eyes were empty, and he carried an axe that was so sharp. He walked for revenge, death waited in every shadow he left behind. Moves without a sound, a shadow blending seamlessly into the dark. Hate and rage consumed him entirely, leaving him lost and blind. The axe murderer, driven by pain and hate, he seeks his victim. A thirst for revenge, he roams restlessly through the forest. The axe murderer, twisting his soul until his expression turned grim. Pain seared through his soul, leaving nothing but ashes and rest. The serpent follows the path of heresy and chosen temptation. Sin is a question of your strong on your decision to succeed. The path of darkness unveils itself, a journey that leads to a joy religion. The faith of a simple man will shake it and still begin to fracture its grave. The snake comes unstoppable to you and looks at you with glowing eyes. She winds her way to your consciousness and demonstrates her power to you. The snake reveals to you the masters of deceit, tying you in a sea of lies. The building haunts its relentless path unfolding as it was always do. All over the world, the secret society of the serpent is telling you a twisted truth. The power of the word belongs to the ruler. It cannot be distinguished from lies. Promise that they could never refuse. The lies that be more than tools for abuse. The powerful serpent is grasp on you, it controls the fate of all within gaze. The snake comes unstoppable to you and looks at you with glowing eyes. She winds her way to your consciousness and demonstrates her power to you. The snake reveals to you the mass ocean of deceit, drowning you in a sea of lies. The building haunts its relentless path unfolding until the great light appears, guiding him through the night. Will be slain until the last man falls. Every one of them facing the peril of the gun. The snake comes unstoppable to you, looks at you with glowing eyes. She winds her way into your consciousness and demonstrates the power to you. The snake reveals to you the vast ocean of deceit, tying you in a sea of lies. The preordained comes, its relentless path unfolding as it must always do. Witchcraft, an eerie presence lingers which seals your fate. A force that you cannot escape is holding you prisoner. Witchcraft, radiating an overwhelming sense of hate. Unsettling vibrations fill the air as awaiting a curse to listener. Witches offer and the cattle slaughter, but there is no wind. Screams are heard everywhere, but no one is in this place. Horrible chants penetrate, echoing deep within your mind. You will be slain without mercy, your life taken without grace. Witchcraft, an eerie presence lingers which seals your fate. A force that you cannot escape is holding you prisoner. Witchcraft, radiating an overwhelming sense of hate. Unsettling vibrations fill the air as awaiting a curse to listener. Thirstiness is reputation for cruelty, right? The power of witchcraft to kill and rend, they hunt and they say. Witchcraft, an eerie presence lingers which seals your fate. A force that you cannot escape is holding you prisoner. Witchcraft, radiating an overwhelming sense of hate. Unsettling vibrations fill the air as awaiting a curse to listener.
A boy has been born with a mark, which is the seal of Satan. The Antichrist who has been chosen to do this to mankind. His wrath bound to destroy all of mankind, that is the plan. The Antichrist man's ruling all with the sheer force of his mind. The seal of Satan on the unholy charge to fulfill the wrath. He will take cruel vengeance on the beloved of God's grace. The seal of Satan, dare to reject his dark and twisted path. Those who resist will be tormented and destined to shame. Destined to shame. In the beginning he chooses his victims only randomly, but with routine the awareness of vast power grows. With every action his powers grow stronger dramatically. He revels in displaying his power as his dominance shows. The seal of Satan on the unholy charge will fulfill the wrath. He will take cruel vengeance on the beloved of God's grace. The seal of Satan, dare to reject his dark and twisted path. Those who resist will be tormented and destined to shame. Everyone, the war is imminent. The very absence of his being was overtaken his soul. His presence is undeniable and overwhelmingly predominant. The seal of Satan on the unholy charge will fulfill the wrath. He will take cruel vengeance on the beloved of God's grace. The seal of Satan, dare to reject his dark and twisted path. Those who resist will be tormented and destined to shame.